Hello and welcome to Bahrain. It's really windy today. I had my shirt on for the first time, expecting a nice hot Gulf day, but actually it's windy and quite chilly. But on with the video. Today I'm doing a tour of Manama, the capital city of Bahrain, and I'm starting here at the Al-Fatiha Mosque just behind me. The wind is about to launch my camera off my gimbal, so let's go inside the mosque. I'll tell you a little bit more information about it, and then we'll move on to some narrower streets where there's less wind, and I can tell you more about the capital city of Bahrain.
Most of the building materials were imported. The carpet on the wall, carpet on the floor comes from North Ireland.
Oh, okay.
The marble on the wall and on the floor outside come from Italy.
Okay.
The chandelier comes from Austria.
Okay.
Those lights, those globes, about 1,000 of them in the mosque, they're hand blown and it comes from south of France. The dome, the coupole, is fabricated in Bahrain and is made out of fiberglass. It has a diameter of 25 meters, which makes it the biggest fiberglass dome in the world. That is until Dubai decides to build a bigger one. Come.
Okay.
The wood, any wooden structure you see like the doors is teak wood.
Okay.
Teak wood is a very strong wood, come from south of India. And this is to show the direction of Mecca, which means that those lines that you see here, each line represents a small part of a big circle around Mecca.
I see.
And this is why it has this shape, so his voice bounces back, he can be heard.
Okay.
Here they use a microphone.
Yeah. So I just had the free English tour of the Grand Mosque here in Bahrain, known as the Al-Fatiha Mosque. I watched the prayer as I first came in, the afternoon prayer from the top behind me there. And this mosque is actually the largest mosque in Bahrain, can hold up to 7,000 worshippers. It was built as a statement in honor of modern Bahrain's founder, Sheikh Ahmed bin Mohammed bin Khalifa, also known as Al-Fatih, the Conqueror. The English tour was really great. Lovely guy, Egyptian man who is very polite and courteous and let me take films and kindly include him talking and explaining all about Islam and how the praying goes and a little bit of history surrounding the mosque. Highly recommend you come here and take a free English tour. It's an amazing experience to learn more about the religion if you're not familiar, and Bahrain here in the Grand Mosque, they offer that. So definitely a mosque I recommend visiting. So having left the Al-Fatiha Mosque, I've now taken a taxi here to the center of Old Manama, Bab al-Bahrain, the gate, which is famous and leads to most of the sites and attractions that tourists will head to first. It's where most of the history is contained within the souqs of the old town and reminders of the past as a busy port city. So immediately I'm straight into the souqs, and there are plenty of interesting shops and places to take a look at. One right here. Amazing, beautiful, different rugs. Ornate patterns. Great for tourists looking for souvenirs if you can fit them on the plane. Carpets, gifts, antiques and lamps. Looks exciting. What do you call the lamps in Arabic?
Aladdin.
Aladdin.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, Aladdin.
Aladdin, yeah.
Yeah, I see. So Ottoman or Turkish lamps, and then Egyptian.
And this one, India.
Indian over here. Okay. And you are from Bahrain?
Yeah.
Oh, salam alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
As I mentioned in the first video, on my journey from Saudi to Bahrain, 55% of the population here are expats, so you'll find all kinds of different people working and living here with their own establishments, their own businesses, whether that's jewelry, antiques, electronics, restaurants, coffee shops. So I'm now in Little India, which is also by the Bangladeshi flag next to the Bahraini one. Probably we could call it Little Indian subcontinent because Bangladeshis and others, I guess Pakistanis as well in this region. There's a vegetarian South Indian restaurant here just next to the local temple. I'm sure it's going to be full of Hindus. Wow, it even smells a bit like India. I can get a whiff of the burning of incense and look at the people in the alley. We even have the local Hindu temple. Dhanyawad. So it turns out those residing in Bahrain are very friendly people. Doesn't matter what religion. I've been told I can have a free tour of the Krishna temple here in Manama. The guy's going to come over in a moment. I'm allowed to film. He said you can even join in the prayer when it starts at 7:15.
Crown Prince of Bahrain and UK.
Prince Charles.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And every 3 months we organize a blood donation camp for the local hospital here, so it can be used for the needy people.
I see.
Every 3 months
Oh great.
we organize, and all these festivals are celebrated here. This is Bahrain ambassador to France, so he was on a visit with the senator. You can just be seated here.
Sure.
In another 5 minutes,
Yeah.
the people will gather there. The priest will come down. He will lead the prayer. You can take the photographs. You can do the prayer.
Okay.
What's your name?
Jason.
Jason. Have a nice stay in Bahrain.
Dhanyawad.
What-
As you saw, the very friendly man showing me around was making the point that many important politicians and ambassadors of different countries have come to this very temple. It's such an integral part to the Hindu community here in Manama, and just sums up the diversity of this city and of the country of Bahrain. He did take me up there to the inside, but I was told I couldn't film in there, but that was interesting too. So I've now walked over to yet another area. This one is more like the Arabic or Turkish part of Manama's Old Town, and there's shawarma on this side of the road and clothes shops and just a different feeling to Little India. Here we have King Karak. Karak is the kind of Arabic tea, I think, with sugar, spices and milk, a bit like Indian chai or Bangladeshi or Pakistani chai. I want to be all inclusive there. Starting to wander a little bit off the beaten path here. All the different spices here. Check out the size of the cinnamon, aniseed and others. Turmeric in raw form completely. Lots of other snacks as well. Here we have the traditional Bahraini dress. Can only be found here, and you can see the colors on them. The guys inside are actually just making it right here. Put them in focus for you. Takes him, we just asked, takes him 5 days to make just one dress. So it's a lot of time and a lot of effort, and I'm sure they'll drive you for a hard bargain to try and get one. You can see the different variations of the gutra, not just white and red that you see, but other colors too. And also traditional hats. I'm not sure what the actual name of them is.
My friend, this one, my friend. You from where? From?
Britain, UK.
Britain, UK. I am Indian.
India, which city?
Indian, Calicut.
Okay.
Calicut.
Which state is that?
Calicut. Vadagara.
Okay.
Very good. This you record this after you channel you are put inside.
Yes, this is going to be on my channel.
Canadian channel. Okay. This Sheikh Khalifa, Bahrain.
The Indian has turned me into a Bahraini prince.
Yeah.
Dhanyabad.
This is very good. Dhanyabad. Okay.
Definitely come and check out this shop here in Bahrain.
Bahrain. These old people.
What's the name of your shop?
Muhammad Ali, Muhammad Amin.
Okay.
Muhammad Ali, Muhammad Amin, very good.
Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Amin.
So this is the traditional Bahraini street of clothes, which you have to come and have a look at.
It's all traditional Bahrain.
Yeah. Everything on this street.
Everything street. Bahrain's traditional street. This one, all Bahrain's traditional street.
So I've now come for dinner in one of the most local places here in Manama, and it's called Danit Al Tawawish. And here we have the Bahraini Pizza, which is known as mahiawa. And we also have a mixed grill and then different dips like hummus and tabbouleh with olives. The mahiawa is so good. You can see there's a fried egg in the middle there, and just drizzling a little bit of lemon over it. It's a really unique flavor. The cheese as well. The kind of Bahraini food that you'll only find here. You won't find it in many other places. So first, take off your bread and then add a little bit of salad or onion on there too. And then afterwards, take the meat of your choice, the tikka or the grill. I miss the hummus. or if you prefer the spicier one, which is red. I'm not sure what the other one's called. Anyway, put that on before the meat or on top, depending on how you prefer to do it. And then afterwards, roll up and enjoy. Amazing.